The sea looks calm, too calm, but beneath the surface of these waters, history is stirring. As dawn breaks over strategic waterways, reports emerge. More US warships are moving closer, quietly, deliberately, with purpose. No speeches, no declarations, just steel, radar, and silence. And when warships move, the world listens. Because war never announces itself with fireworks, it arrives first as a shadow. Aircraft carriers are not symbols of peace. Destroyers do not sail for diplomacy. Submarines do not surface to send warnings. Every movement is calculated. Every missile crossed is a message. To allies, it says, "We are here." To rivals, it whispers, "We are ready." And to civilians watching from afar, it raises a terrifying question: is war closing in? History tells us that wars are rarely sparked by a single moment. They build slowly, relentlessly, through repositioning, through routine maneuvers, through phases like defensive posture and strategic deterrence, until suddenly the routine becomes irreversible. We have seen this before. In past decades, fleets move under similar justifications: exercises, precautionary deployments, stability operations. But history remembers what followed. Once the ships are in place, leaders lose room to retreat. Pulling back becomes weakness, holding position becomes provocation, advancing becomes destiny. And somewhere between pride and pressure, miscalculation is born. What makes this moment different is the silence. No official countdown, no red alert, just an invisible clock ticking behind closed doors. In command centers, analysts watch screens filled with blips and signals. Each radar contact is dissected, each transmission replayed. One wrong move, one misunderstood signal, one trigger pulled by mistake. That's all it takes. War doesn't need intent, only momentum. As warships advance, the consequences ripple far beyond the ocean. Markets tremble, fuel prices react before bombs ever fall. Families thousands of miles away feel the weight of decisions made by people they will never meet. For the world, this isn't strategy, it's survival. And the fear isn't just war, it's what kind of war. Modern conflict doesn't stay contained. It spills into cyberspace, into economics, into daily life. There are no spectators anymore, only participants who haven't realized it yet. Why move warships closer? Because power must be seen to be believed. Because deterrence only works if it's visible. Because leaders fear appearing weak more than they fear escalation. But power is a double-edged weapon. The closer forces get, the less room there is for diplomacy. Each step forward narrows the path backward, and behind every uniformed decision stands a human being, tired, pressured, trained to act in seconds. In moments like these, peace becomes fragile. Right now, the world is watching in real time. Phones glow with headlines, commentators speculate, rumors race faster than facts. Some say it's bluff, some say it's preparation, others say it's already too late. And that uncertainty, that not knowing, is what makes this moment dangerous. Fear fills the gap where information should be. War doesn't begin with explosions. It begins when patience runs out, when trust collapses, when leaders believe they have no other choice. And the most terrifying truth of all, once warships are in position, war no longer needs permission. It only needs a spark. Tonight, the ship remains at sea, the world remains on edge. And the question remains unanswered. Are these movements a warning or the final steps before the unthinkable? The distance between peace and war has never been measured in miles, only in decisions. And right now, war feels closer than ever. The ships do not fire, not yet. They wait. Engines hum beneath steel decks. Radar sweeps the dark horizon again and again. Somewhere beneath the waves, unseen and unheard, submarines drift, silent, patient, unforgiving. This is the most dangerous phase of all. Not war, Suspense. Because when weapons are ready but unused, the wall exists in a fragile pulse, one breath away from collapse. Inside command centers, time feels distorted. Minutes stretch into hours. Every alert forces a decision. Every decision carries consequences measured not in headlines but in lives. Orders are written, erased, rewritten. Contingency plans overlap contingency plans. What ifs stack on top of what ifs until certainty disappears. And in that certainty, fear becomes policy. No one wants to be the first to blink. No one wants to be remembered as the one who hesitated. While fleets wait at sea, the wall tries to sleep, but sleep doesn't come easily. Parents scroll endlessly through new feeds. Markets prepare for a tomorrow that may never look the same. Cities glow under quiet skies, unaware of how thin the line truly is. Most people will never hear the command that changes everything. They will only feel it. In power outages, in silence on the internet, in the moment normal life stops making sense. War doesn't knock, it disconnects. Here is the truth history teaches us. Wars often begin without intention. A radar glitch, a misunderstood maneuver, a split-second decision made under pressure. Technology moves faster than human judgment, and once machines are in motion, recalling them becomes impossible. The most terrifying wars are not driven by hatred, but by momentum. Out on the water, the ships hold position. No cheers, no speeches, no victory music. Just sailors staring into darkness, knowing that if the order comes, there will be no turning back. Somewhere, diplomats still talk. Somewhere, leaders still calculate. Somewhere, the last fragile threads of restraint are being stretched to their limit. And history waits, pen in hand. If war comes tomorrow, people will say it was inevitable. If it doesn't, they will say it was never real. But tonight, with warships poised and the world holding its breath, we are reminded of something far more unsettling. Peace is not permanent, it is borrowed. And right now, the clock is still ticking. History tells us this is how the most dangerous moments begin, not with noise, but with restraint stretched to its limit. Somewhere, a decision is hovering between caution and catastrophe. Somewhere, a single order could redraw maps and erase normal life as we know it.